to listen.
Listen.
A leader is trustworthy.
Trustworthy.
Oppression lingers in your psyche. One of the ways that it lingers in your psyche is it causes you to lose touch with the power of your voice.
As Oregon's demographics rapidly change and our communities grow, we still know that we are severely underrepresented in all positions of power and in leadership roles across the state. Bridges is a leadership development initiative for Oregon's communities of color. We house 6 culturally specific programs, and we work with mainstream institutions and agencies to help place and support leaders in decision-making roles.
I believe leadership and power are inextricably linked. What POF did for me was highlight ways that I have power and leadership traits that I already possess.
People of color especially, their input is valued because it's needed. We're not always compensated for that because it's not built into the infrastructure. Capacity is always an issue, right? You've got a lot of people asking for your opinion, and you always want to represent your community and to make sure that their stories are being heard, but there's just not enough people of color in those leadership positions to share the story. And so I think API-CLI is really important in bringing the Asian Pacific Islander API voice to these platforms and to these tables.
One of the reasons why Africans are more quiet here is because we are not used to voicing your opinion back home. If you express your opinion, the government will be on you, and you will face the consequence. Some even face the death penalty for that. Things are changing though. The African Leadership Development Institute is helping, and it's helping us kick away that fear that we had in us. It's helping us to be more of standing up and doing the right thing and submitting your case through the right process.
There's many reasons why our Latino community is underrepresented in civic boards and in positions of power and positions of influence. There's too many to sort of kind of call out, including access to power, systems that were created that were intentionally meant to keep people like us out. What Unidos is really doing to be able to kind of dismantle that or improve that is, again, the building relationships you're able to rely on after the program are really important, because know that they're going to be able to support you, or that they're going to be able to help you on any sort of challenge or issue that you may be having.
When I heard about the LEAD program that was very culturally specific to the Native American community, I knew immediately this was something that I wanted to become a part of. There are positions of power for communities of color that are waiting for us, and we just need to keep moving forward, becoming mentors ourselves.
Slavic Leadership Program was established in 2010 to educate and empower the Slavic immigrant and refugee community. Our Slavic Leadership Program helps us. What we do, we bring seminars to churches, because people, they don't trust government. Maybe they don't trust other people, but they can trust church. We need to bring people from city, from other communities, to give good example that it's not the problem. We are Americans, it's our country. It's a multicultural society. It's amazing opportunity, to be involved in political life. We have to build bridges between different communities, and what we need to do, we need to be really open to other communities.
Within each program year, cohort leaders collectively contribute over 12,000 hours of their time to the initiative, undergo 4,000 hours of culturally specific training, receive over 1,300 hours of mentorship, and engage about 2,000 community members through different action projects and campaigns. Only a few years into the program, we've graduated over 400 amazing leaders, many of whom have run for elected office, have won elected office, have become executive directors and CEOs since going through the programs, many of whom have joined the boards of different organizations and have sat at various tables at advisory committees, commissions across the state. We know that their influence, that their knowledge, and that the experiences they bring to those tables significantly impact the way that decisions are made and what those decisions are and how they impact our communities.
We were introduced to elected officials, community leaders, county officials, and I feel that a lot of that wouldn't have happened without the Bridges program.
I think a lot of people are aware of all the Bridges leadership programs. And I think for me personally, it's been nice because I might see a name that's familiar when I'm attending a meeting. And even though I don't know anything about this person, knowing that they are a Bridges alumni is comforting. You feel a lot more comfortable in the room, in that space.
We have to worry about our future, about our kids. They need to know that our community really involved in the political life, in everyday's life, in our society. We have to increase our voice. We need team, good solid partnership that we have in this program, and I'm really positive that we can make a lot of changes.